On top of trying to figure out how to address a nearly $3 billion budget shortfall, California lawmakers are also trying to navigate any impacts to the state from President Trump's so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on To the Point. I'm Becca Haviger. As ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen found out, many residents who receive benefits from Medi-Cal or CalFresh are pleading with the legislature to help fill the gap.
Becca, the Senate Budget and Fiscal Review Committee met for more than 4 hours today to hear from advocates and constituents on how the Big Beautiful Bill could pull back resources. Even though no decision was made today, the California Association for Food Banks tells me they're bracing for billions of dollars worth of cuts.
It's $2 to $4 billion we're talking about. So we need the state to get creative, but really prioritize food first, because that's the most fundamental basic need.
Jared Call with the California Association of Food Banks says food banks will be feeling some of the largest cuts in funding due to H.R. 1, also known as President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. He's calling on the legislature to come up with solutions to help fill the gap.
It has enacted the largest cuts to the CalFresh program, known federally as SNAP, in the program's history, and we anticipate hundreds of thousands of California families being impacted by those cuts.
Call says people will start losing benefits starting in the next few months.
About 72,000 people who will lose eligibility for CalFresh beginning April 1st. In June, we'll start seeing people cut off due to really harsh time limits where they can only receive 3 months of vital food assistance in a 3-year period unless they meet really strict work requirements.
On top of food impacts, Medi-Cal recipients could face cuts as well.
In the 35 rural counties served by CMSP, over 124,000 Medi-Cal beneficiaries could lose their health care coverage.
Democratic Senator John Laird criticized H.R. 1, encouraging lawmakers to find ways to ensure coverage doesn't lapse for Californians.
There was a $2.5 trillion tax break for the top 10% earners in the United States, so that we could run up more trillions in deficit and throw millions of people off health care and food assistance.
With the state facing a budget deficit in the billions, Republican Senator Roger Nilo believes there's not enough money to cover all the potential cuts, and there are other options to temporarily fill the gaps.
Food banks double down on their private sector donation recruitment, and I think there's a strong chance that they could get that. Not that that's going to make up the whole gap, but it can make a difference.
Again, no budget decision was made during this hearing. The governor is expected to present his revised budget in May. Becca.
Jeannie, thank you.